feel it? Come on, let's go.
Hello everyone, my name is Joyce and welcome to our late night talk.
Hi everyone, my name is Keith and welcome to our late night. So partner, let's talk about the movable tangible heritage here in our country. But first, let's watch this short video.
And that video was brought to you by Kapika Coffee. You can sleep when you're dead.
And aerial detergent that kills your four unfortunate germs. Hi partner!
Hello,
How are you
good
this
evening.
pandemic?
I'm all right. Who am I to make reklamo, 'di ba? So I'm just very thankful
That's
na
right.
I'm still able to eat something. How about you and your family? Are you safe despite the
Yes, very safe.
typhoon?
Yeah, we experienced the typhoon Ulysses and it's very nakakatakot because our bubong is umakalog talaga ng sobra. But I thank God because my family are safe, our pets are safe, and our neighborhood is safe. So we are very thankful for that. So now, let's give insight about those video that we have watched. So it is very refreshing to the eyes because we all know here in the Philippines we give more important to our tradition, to the culture and heritage site or tourist spot in our country. So it is very important for me as a tourism student na makita those kinds of things, makita yung mga ganong bagay na pinapalabas in social media, in any platform that we are using right now.
Saka I just that video just make us appreciate the beauty of our country even more, like we're not just rich in natural resources but also in different heritage. Yun nga lang, sometimes we're just taking advantage of it. Alam mo yun, parang delikado na siya sa atin ngayon. Ganun. So, speaking of this topic, to further expand our knowledge and discussion about heritage tourism, specifically on movable tangible heritages, we have three special
That's
guests.
right. Our first guest is a member of National Commission for Culture and the Arts. For those people who don't know about their function, it is a policy-making body coordinating and granting giving agency for preservation, development, and promotion of the Philippine arts and culture. Let's welcome Miss Kylie Cobello.
Thank you, Clinton Joyce, for inviting me here.
Hello, Miss Kylie. Good evening to you. Thank you so much for being here with us. So, for our second guest, she is an avid advocate of preserving our tangible movable heritage. Let's welcome Miss Nika Derin Adona.
So thank you very much for having me, Clint and Joyce.
Hi, Miss Nika. Welcome. And of course, an active member of National Historical Commission of the Philippines who aim to promote the Philippine history, cultural heritage to research dissemination, conservation, site management. Please welcome Ms. Sophia Cecil Belen.
Hello, Clean. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you so much for being here, for gracing us your time to be here to share your knowledges, UP. And without further ado, let's first discuss the meaning of movable tangible heritage. Ano nga bang movable tangible heritage?
And also, ano nga ba yung connect niya sa heritage tourism? So, Miss Kylie?
To answer your question, first of all, let's define heritage. For simple definition, it is the places, artifacts, stories, and activities that have been passed down from generations to generations. It is basically comes from our ancestors that is now being shared and visited by the people to learn more about the past. So, going to our main topic, what is movable heritage? Movable heritage is under the heritage tourism because these are the artifacts, paintings, sculptures, writings, and etc. Movable heritage objects are the ones that are no longer in their rightful place or origin because they have been relocated after being sold from different ownership.
True, I very much agree with that statement, Miss Kylie. Tsaka no,
But before you say that, let's give thanks to Miss Kylie for that informative
right,
things.
right, OMG.
You almost forgot to thank her. Oh my
Yeah,
God,
sorry.
how
I'm
dare
very thankful.
you?
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you
you, Miss
so much,
Kylie
Miss Kylie.
Gabello. So now what are you saying, partner?
Wala, it's like for me, preserving intangible heritage or tradition is more critical kasi there will be modifications from generation to generation, especially now that there's globalization. There could be changes sa pagpapasa-pasa. Unlike intangible heritage, all we need is discipline and dedication, and then of course funds. Syempre iba kapag may pera tayo pang preserve, 'di ba? And
True.
support
That's
sa mga
right.
support from the locals and the government. So, speaking of these obstacles, there are many challenges that this heritage are facing. So, let's ask Miss Nika Adona what are her insights, what are the challenges that these kinds of heritage faces.
Hi, Miss Nika.
Miss Nika, good evening po.
So first is, they're constantly moving that can cause damage and loss of authenticity and originality of the certain movable heritage. Second is, the loss of custody of a certain place or culture that can cause the loss of culture itself. And last but not the least is the physical and natural factors like weather, dirt, and etc. that can contribute to the loss or the destruction of the movable heritage itself.
Yes, thank you, Miss Nika, for that informative message or answer, rather. I'm so sorry. So we all know that those kind of challenges is very crucial nowadays because we all know those kind of movable, tangible heritage is very old and it was made years ago or decades ago. So we must give importance to them, so to at least to showcase those movable heritage without destroying it like that. So now let's discuss the importance of those movable tangible heritage. So please, Miss Nika.
Movable heritage is essential because it serves as a memorabilia or proof of what happened in the past, and it greatly impacts various pillars of sustainable principle. Number 1, it helps preserve a culture by being a remembrance and a motivation to continue our ancestors' experience and history, which is a cultural aspect. Second, aside from being a tourism attraction, maintenance of movable heritage requires workforce. It generates job opportunities, thus also contributing to economic aspect. Last but not the least is it renews cultural pride, so the locals knowing that they have a unique kind of heritage will embrace taking part in preserving and promoting it, which will impact not just the social but also the cultural aspect for the second time. Moreover, the importance of movable heritage are not just as artifacts or arts. They are also identities and stories.
Thank you, Miss Nika. So, thank you very much for those information, and I hope our viewers, our listener, gain knowledge about that. So, yes, partner, di ba? Na parang we must give importance to our movable tangible heritage lands. We must preserve it so that the next generation will learn about our tradition and heritage here in our country.
Saka like Miss Nika said, it's like heritage is like stories and identities, and passing them on from generation to generation is like passing on their experiences, no? It's very important for us to have our own identities, and we can only have that kung meron tayong sariling heritage.
So kaya nga, di ba, na parang even the we have a fast-growing industry like gadget, internet, cellphone, laptops, we must promote or preserve our heritage. Siyempre, through the use of those new things like laptop, we can use those things to promote or preserve or search some research about how other country preserve or promote their heritage. To further expand our knowledge, let's ask Miss Sophia Belen on how important to use the digital preservation nowadays.
Digitally preserves the cultural value and history by uploading articles in a website. Provides accessibility for the cultural heritage structures through the internet.
So thank you, Miss Sophia Belen, for that answer. We all know that in our era, in our times, that children use digital things. Even in school, because of pandemic, we are now virtually having class through the use of laptop, cell phone, canvas, or many apps. So with the help of this kind of platform or gadget, we can also we can also preserve our movable tangible heritage through the use of gadget, di ba?
Oh,
So I have read some research about virtual platform for heritage preservation in Middle East, in medieval Cairo. It's a research from FASI from 2016, and it's tackle about having a visual application that they can use so that they can preserve even they are using cell phone and laptop. This
very
is
prepared
amazing.
ka, ha? Very much research.
Yes, because our viewers deserve much better.
True.
They must serve.
They must they must be aware, di ba?
Yes. Also, as a host, we must be prepared for disseminating right information. Movable tangible heritage is very important in a country, most especially to those country like Philippines, because we give importance to our ancestor, to our history, diba? That we must promote, most especially nowadays that the pandemic hit, the pandemic hit our country, the most, not only in our country but in the world, the most affected industry is tourism and hospitality.
True.
So how can we promote or how can we boost our tourism economy when we have this pandemic, di ba? Not all people can go out and visit those kind of heritage. So additional information, that when a thing is not owned by a person, just like what Miss Kylie said, it is movable because it can pass from one people to other people. But if those things are owned, such as the National Museum or the government or some people, now it is called immovable tangible heritage. So do you get some knowledge about that, partner?
Grabe ka nga, very prepared ka talaga. Hindi ko inasahan.
I'm so sorry.
Nagugulat ako.
Nag-research.
Speaking of that heritage, the movable heritage, it is also very important to promote this, and it is in our hands to promote this kind of heritage kasi tayo yung next generation, di ba? So since ngayon ay globalization naman, may globalization at usong-uso to, why not use this,
Ito ba?
di ba?
Ito
Yan.
Ay, sorry. Yung screen ko I'm so sorry.
Who's your wallpaper kaya?
Food.
Very fast.
Because I love food. Sorry. Ayan, food.
Okay,
Anyway,
anyway, why not use this, diba? Why not use social media? Why not use the available platforms to further promote this movable heritage? Especially, it is it's more effective na ang mga nagpo-promote nito ay yung mga talk shows like us and or TV shows
yeah,
na mas malayo yung mararating na audience, di ba?
that's right. And we know that social media is the biggest platform that some businesses promote nowadays. Oh my God, our dogs. It's so because in just
Nakikisali sa
one
discussion, ano? May opinion din.
because we all know that social media is just in one click. Ow, too. They are so ingay. I'm so sorry
Nag-agree
to
siya sa
our
inyo. Nag-agree
viewers.
siya sa atin, girl.
I know this is live. I'm so sorry. So anyways, at my point is with the use of social media, in just one click we can promote those heritage sites, those movable, tangible heritage.
I guess
I
that's
think
it for
that's it.
I guess that's it for our tonight's talk show. Medyo nag-enjoy tayo kaya medyo humaba.
True. And I would like to thank our guests, Miss Kylie, Miss Nika, Miss Sophia, for giving us information not only for us but also to our viewers so that they can disseminate those information from their loved ones, siblings, family. So they are really full aware about our movable tangible heritage here in the Philippines.
Thank you so much for our three special guests. We are very honored to have you here. And we're looking forward to our next talk show. So
Which
for
is
our
next week.
Yes, next week. So abangan niyo 'yan for our viewers. And if you have any questions or suggestions for our next content, just tweet or post using the hashtag choose tourism, hashtag you in Manila.
That's right, partner. So don't forget those hashtag, ah. We will check it if you want to ask your question, but wala kayong
Yes.
hashtag, we will not entertain that.
Yes, and we also accept shout out. So
Yeah,
just
so
ask away.
please use those
Yeah.
hashtag. And thank you so much, partner, for
Thank you
our
so
late night promo. I
much. Thank you so
really
much for
enjoyed
being
this day.
true. Thank you so much. Good
Thank you
night.
so much.